Welcome to Movie News. Let's go over what's been going on in film for the past week now. Top story today, Disney is doing it again. We are on our way to see a live-action Lilo and Stitch. I can't even keep track at this point. We got Mulan, we got Aladdin, we got Lion King, we got Beauty and the Beast, we got The Jungle Book, Cinderella. I think that's all of them. So Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite Disney movies. I don't know how I feel about this though. Lady and the Tramp, I knew I forgot one. Literally 2 hours within filming this, Chris Evans tweets out the last day of shipping Avengers 4, which we still don't have a title of yet. Officially wrapped on Avengers 4, it was an emotional day to say the least. Playing this role over the last 8 years has been an honor. To everyone in front of the camera, behind the camera, and in the audience, thank you for the memories. Eternally grateful. Well, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but this sounds like this might be Captain America's last movie. I'm sure we will have more Avengers news in future weeks and months. So Netflix is making a lot of sudden announcements. They are developing the Chronicles of Narnia in what they describe as films and TV series. So this is an interesting trend we're seeing because Amazon already announced a couple months ago that they're doing the same thing to Lord of the Rings. And so it's kind of cool, I guess, to see these streaming services kind of pick up these fantasy novels, especially ones that have, at least in recent decades, been already made into live action movies. So who knows what the details of this look like yet, but that's the first announcement we got of it. Netflix is also doing something very bold, and I'm sure many are familiar with one of their series, Black Mirror, but they first announced that one of their new Black Mirror episodes that would come out in a future season would feature a create your own adventure type style to the episode. Essentially where you can kind of choose what happens next, and based off what you choose, that's the rest of the episode that you watch. But they then came out saying it was not only going to be Black Mirror, but also other series like this. So this could either be really well done or just a way to gather data of what we like so they can develop shows that they think we are going to enjoy. But who knows, what they've done with Black Mirror up until this point has been incredible, so if it starts with that, I'm all in. So Venom is being released this weekend, I'm sure you're aware, and we'll talk about that in a few more minutes, but Tom Hardy came out this week stating that his favorite, emphasis on favorite, 40 minutes of the movie were cut from the final product. And if you can do a quick Google search, this movie is already not getting great reviews. So maybe this is just a way that he wanted to state before the critics just destroyed it that he doesn't like it either. It feels very similar to when Suicide Squad wasn't getting good reviews and Jared Leto essentially came out and said, yeah, I didn't like my Joker either. And he also blamed it on editing, that they cut his favorite parts from the movie. But it's usually never a good sign when the star of the movie is claiming that he doesn't like the scenes that were chosen to be in the movie. So we have some pretty big casting updates. So if you weren't already aware, Steven Spielberg is developing his own remake of West Side Story. And it was just announced the male lead in that movie is going to be Ansel Elgort. So I'm sure you're already familiar with him in movies like The Fault in Our Stars, Baby Driver, the Divergent series. But not many people also know that he actually is a pretty decent singer. He makes a lot of his own original music, so I think he's going to definitely be a good part for this movie. Alright, let's look at the most popular movie image that has been all over the internet. Christian Bale has gone full Dick Cheney. Like, holy cow, I knew this guy was a good actor, but he has fully committed to this role. That's going to lead into this new segment I'm going to do, and that is my top trailers of the week that you should check out. So the first one is the movie Vice, starring Christian Bale as Dick Cheney. And this trailer looks fun. I think this is going to be a pretty cool movie to watch. The next one is a movie I briefly talked about last week, and that is Rocket Man, the story of Elton John. Not gonna lie, it gives off a lot of vibes like the Bohemian Rhapsody movie that's about to come out, but either way, I'm also just as excited to see this one. The last one is the trailer for Dark Phoenix, which is the latest movie in the X-Men franchise. This is probably my least favorite of the three, just because I'm kind of getting tired of these X-Men movies. I'm really just waiting for Disney to take them over at this point, and it looks like they're just trying to milk as much money as they can while they still own the property. But either way, it's a new trailer, everyone's talking about it, make sure you watch it. Okay, box office numbers. Last week, I was correct. Night School came in #1 at the box office. However, it is not going to stay there at all. We got two major movies coming out this weekend. First, we have Venom, the title character of a hero-villain-ish character from the Spider-Man universe. Either way, it's comic book, stars Tom Hardy. It's going to be a big hit. Let me just clarify, money-wise, maybe, probably not critically. And the other big movie premiering this weekend is A Star is Born, starring and directed by Bradley Cooper and also co-starring Lady Gaga. Out of these two movies, I think Venom is probably going to outperform, at least for the first weekend. Depending on how they do critically, I think A Star is Born could probably take it for weekend number 2. But we have several other big movies next week, so who knows. This weekend, I'm saying Venom will be the #1 movie. Alright, that's all I got for movie news this week. Make sure you comment below, like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts, and I will see you next time.